Welcome to the Heart of Success, where we redefine success with Larisa Vakulina, a multi-awarded entrepreneur, healer, and mentor. Feeling unfulfilled despite your achievements? Larisa knows your journey. Each week, she shares powerful insights to help you blend professional success with personal fulfillment. Through her unique blend of business strategies and spiritual principles, you'll discover your true self and build a heart-aligned life. Ready to transform your life? Tune in and let's get to the heart of success.
Hello, welcome to the Heart of Success show. I'm your host Larisa Vakulina and I go live every Wednesday at 2 p.m. South Australian time zone. Here on this show, I'm sharing with you little tips, methods, techniques, my personal experience and experience of my clients to understand ourselves better, to make some certain changes that can actually bring more happiness, health, fulfillment, and success, of course. Today, I am sharing with you a very, very important topic about relationship to ourselves. This concept is really undervalued and not really paid attention in our society, because most of the idea in our society is to have external achievements, to have the success that is actually comply with the idea and the concept of someone else's success models. We constantly learning, we constantly educating ourselves, we constantly have all of these programs and master classes and universities, colleges to learn how we can be successful. But we really ignoring the most fundamental knowledge and the most fundamental relational base for everything else to unfold in our life. So we are almost not understanding that we, us, you are the most important person in your life. And how you build relationship with the self influences everything that you do externally. So in our modern life, we're so busy. We're running around like crazy after accumulating money, after obtaining some positions and roles, and we really most of the time not even feel ourselves. We don't have that awareness of where are we at in a moment. So when we don't have this awareness of who we are in a moment and how all our multidimensional beingness is feeling in a moment, how can we actually have the same relation to outside and external stimulus, the environment, the systems, the other people, places and spaces? So we really limiting ourselves, we're robbing ourselves of better, deeper connections. So today I want to share with you my own personal journey towards building relationship with myself. I used to be very successful and I am now very successful. Well, I'm telling you about these different types of success that I am successful. I used to have the conventional concept of success. I run a multi-million export business. And I had freedom in terms of the financial independence. I had access to most of the luxurious things. I could holiday every year and travel business or first class and have all the luxurious hotels. But now I have success that is actually also have all of that I mentioned on the conventional success, but also have the deepness of understanding who I truly am, and the joy, the fulfillment, the creative impulse in a moment, the authentic relationship with all the external world. I don't have enemies. I have the whole world is amazing, adventurous space with all these beautiful human beings around, all the beautiful animal world, the plant world. Everything is perceived by me in a sparkly, beautiful light because I build relationship with myself. So when we actually don't pay attention to build relationship with ourselves, well, we almost living on autopilot. We have the hollow external relationships. We almost meeting the societal expectations of living high standard that's set up by someone else. But we always feel that we miss something when we live that life, when we ignoring to relate to ourselves in a much more deeper and much more meaningful way. So not only we struggle to build deep, honest, fulfilled relationships with others, we also, even we are successful in business, we felt like we just constantly in this very fast pace, restlessness, running around and wondering why we build success, but internally we feel so empty and so confused. And the two cannot align because you are here very successful. You have wide network of successful people and all the business relationships that are helping you to achieve business success. But here, when you come back home and at night in your alone time, you always wonder why this success not bringing you the fulfillment and the sense of satisfaction, the deeper relationship to the success that you build, the deeper relationship to people that you do business together, that you have your clientele that also come and go, and you don't have that very deep, honest, authentic, fulfilled relationships with all these circles of your friends or even loved ones, and the circles of your business relationships and wider circles. So because it all sits on one foundational truth. First, you need to build relationship with yourself. And this is really so important. The value of start to take little steps towards build that relationship with yourself is just so important. The undervaluing and underestimated approach to this concept is really bringing us a lot of pain. It creates crises, it creates emotional pain, it creates confusion, unclarity, it creates this sense of like I just cannot build the life I love to live. As much as we all want to be successful, and most of us can do this through pushing, through pulling, through running around like crazy, we can, of course, we can achieve success. But what type of success it's gonna be if we don't even have any time for ourselves? We ignoring self-care. We cannot stop. We have that relentless inner vibration that doesn't give us any sense of rest. We are constantly in a state of irritation. Then, of course, all of this state accumulates into the big, stressful expression of ourselves in such a space with our loved ones. We are irritable, we are easy triggered, we reactive. Within our businesses, we are losing constructive thinking because our vibration of running fast and trying to pull and push everything that we think is so important for our business. So we basically reading ourselves off the more of what we can achieve when we give ourselves a little bit more time just to breathe, just to ground. And this revolutionary step of giving yourself to be still and feel how habitually you run your energy through your system is so important. It can save you not only your health, your relationships, your wealth, your incomes of abundance and peace, happiness, and everything relates to that one fundamental concept. What relationship do you have with yourself? I've been there. I know how painful it is. I know how confusing it is. I know how it creates so much discord, conflict, so much effort, and so much putting energy into something that can be actually flow smoothly, easily, effortlessly. So I'm here to share with you this because I really would like you not to make mistakes that I did when I was caught up and buy in to the concept of someone else's model of success. I was living up to the societal expectations of how I need to be, how the strong women need to behave, and how they need to present themselves in society to be named a strong woman. Well, now I feel not strong, but I'm much more powerful because I start to know myself better. I start to feel what my internal wisdom and what my internal guidance system, my navigation system, my intuition tell me. And it is saved me so much effort, so much pain, so much conflicting situations. So I really invite you to look at yourself from different angle. You are the creator of your life. Only you are the one who is responsible for it. You create everything. You create all the good stuff and you create all the bad stuff. Bad stuff. I mean, there's no good and bad. but seems from that point of view when we are in pain, that this pain was created by external factors or by external people, someone who actually made you feel in pain. But this is not like that. So please, I'm giving you three recommendations, 3 points that you can start to build deeper relationship with yourself. Well, number 1, stillness and quietness. So this is underestimated. This technique, which is really not technique, I know how hard it is to quiet your mind and how hard it is to stop all the meaningless thought process. But this is the task. This is the challenge. And I invite you all to give yourself 10-15 minutes a day just to be with yourself. Make sure you have your sacred space somewhere in your house, in your office, in your garden, so that no one can enter it. So, and be in that space at least 10-15 minutes a day. Just sit with yourself and ask yourself a question. What is here now for me? What is here now for me? What is happening within my system? Where is the energy not flowing through my system? Where I feel pain? Where is my blocks sitting? In my neck, in my shoulders, in my knees. So this is all the indicators of obstruction of the energy flow. And you can start to build the awareness of it. This is your first step. This is how you train your awareness. This is how you train your relationship to yourself. When we run fast, when we don't have time for anything, we never ever can feel ourselves. We never ever can build that connection and relationship to ourselves. So this is very important. The step number 1, quietness, stillness, and building awareness of how you feel in a moment. What is here now for me? Step number 2, as long as you already built your sacred place and space, you need to make sure that no one invading that space. It is building your personal boundaries. So this is supporting the step number 1. Because if you are gonna to do peacefulness and stillness and silence, well, then you need to have everyone to know that no one can invade your space. This is, and number 3 is during the day, just within the storm of your to-do lists and all of your meetings and achievements and all the phone calls and everything, please just get yourself back for a moment and ask this same question. What is here now for me? What is here now for me? Am I out of balance? Am I reacting on someone else's expression? Am I triggered by some telephone call? Am I triggered by the email? Am I out of constructive thinking? Am I out of my base and my core? Am I not grounded enough to make decisions right now? And if you do it 3 times a day, then you can move to do it 5 times a day. And this is how we train ourselves to start to build relationship with ourselves. That's how I did it. It was really, really challenging and hard because that programmed belief that I need to do more and I need to do it faster was always taking me out to keep running, to keep doing more, to say yes to everyone, to say yes to everything, to say yes to every contract, client, and deal, without even thinking if that would be a beneficial for me. To say yes to all the loved ones, dropping all the other things and run and do for them without thinking where you at in that moment. We only can give others as much as we have within ourselves. And if we don't have, when we actually functioning on the edge of collapsing, if we functioning on a border of overwhelm, on the stress, on depression, on the anxiety and worry and panic attacks and tiredness, how and what can we give to others? Just ask yourself this question. So unless you feel in yourself, then you can give on others. And in order for you to fill in yourself with more energy, with more constructive thinking, with more balance, with more peace and resilience, you need to build relationship with yourself first. Without it, you're constantly gonna to run on that external space, and you always will feel there is something is missing, there's misalignment, there's dissatisfaction, there's always desire to keep playing that role and meet the external expectations. But this is really not who you truly are. And when we have this gap between who we truly are and how we present ourselves on the external spaces, in the external societal functioning and with other people, the bigger the gap, the harder you live your life. The bigger the gap, the more risk you run to get sick, get unwell, get conflicts. Your business deals not going to be successful, and all of this is going to be really challenging. You limit yourself if you're not paying attention to build relationship with yourself. I hope you're gonna to have some take from this episode and start to give yourself 10-15 minutes a day and start to build that awareness of who am I and how I can build better relationship with myself now, today, and every day. And the more you practice it, the better you will become. The more deeper you will start to understand yourself, and then everything will start to, your deeper relationship with yourself will start to emanate, illuminate all of this frequency of knowing the selves to the external world. And I'm guaranteeing you, you're going to be more successful, you're going to be more healthier, you're going to be more fulfilled, joyful, and happy. Thank you so much for being with me today. And I will come back to you next Wednesday and give you some more tips how you can build the life you want to live. And now I leave you and make a wonderful day. Just remember, ask that fundamental question. What is here for me now? Thank you so much.
Thank you for tuning in to The Heart of Success. If you enjoyed today's episode, don't forget to subscribe and share it with your friends. Let's spread the word and help more people find true fulfillment. For more tips and resources, join Larisa's newsletter at larisavakulina.com. Stay connected, stay inspired, and remember, your success starts from the heart.